Welcome back. Jay Kouns here at RVAsec 14, joined by my next guest. Introduce yourself.
Hey, yeah, my name is Mohammad Alwan. Most people just call me Mo. I'm with Fortinet, one of the systems engineers, and thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. So, hear Fortinet all the time, but what do you guys really do? For someone that's not familiar, how do you describe Fortinet?
Yeah, we are one of the most deployed firewalls in the world. We're one of the larger cybersecurity companies out there, but we do a lot more than that. So we are one of the originators of that platformization approach, really. What we call our SecOps platform, our SASE platform, and then converged networking and security.
So what kind of clients? I mean, a lot of people have these needs. Is it just big enterprises? Is it all sizes? Who do you tend to help?
Yeah, our company really works with organizations of all sizes, small, medium businesses, emerging companies, all the way up to the enterprise. And then also, some DoD contractors, SLED, public sector as well. And then really, it just depends on particular customers' use cases. We try to go in and figure out where are they experiencing some pains, how can we help them efficiently and kind of ultimately get them where they need to get going.
Gotcha. So if an attendee at RVAsec comes up and says, all right, there's a lot of vendors out there. What sets you apart? Why would I talk to you? What's your sort of message there?
Yeah, no, I think that's a super salient question. I think what it is, from my perspective, is us being one of the most deployed firewalls in the world. It comes down to how do we aggregate information like threat telemetry, and then how do we give that information and juxtapose it back downstream to an administrator. One of the things that we do really quick, I'll touch on, is just the security rating. And that's where we are constantly taking in information like, hey, we have all this threat telemetry from all the firewalls in the world. We noticed that you probably shouldn't be having port 22 open on your WAN interface and letting people SSH your firewall, right? So we can make those recommendations. Okay. We understand that people, smaller teams especially, have a lot going on. They're a Microsoft shop. They have to simultaneously administer Linux solutions. Yep. How can we help them make quicker solutions or quicker decisions that ultimately make their lives easier and the organization more effective, right?
So, gotcha. Yeah. And my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, that you also have FortiClient. You have an endpoint aspect that kind of, so you got a little bit of all of it. Is that accurate?
Yeah. So there is a FortiClient. We also offer FortiEDR.
There's a lot of 40s.
Yeah, there's a few different endpoint solutions that we offer. Okay. Just again, contingent on the use case there. If we're talking about remote access, talking about endpoint detection and response, et cetera.
Okay. What's been the biggest question people have asked? What have you talked about most when they've come up during the show?
Yeah, another super salient question. I think it's really contingent on, what we're showcasing over there today is IT and OT together. Okay. So we have an OT junction box with Modbus and RS-485, and then the internal segmentation, it gets routed upstream to what you'd find traditionally in IT. So office floor, manufacturing floor, the two together in one user interface, being able to segment those two and still maintain security, right?
Perfect. All right, anything else you want to share? Anything else going?
It's been amazing being here. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. Well, thanks for the support.
Yeah.
And everyone out there, go check them out. They've been amazing to support us and see what they do. Thank you.
Thanks.